Alright, hello. Hello, welcome back everybody. Good evening, how's it going? Let's see, Mr. Quappa, hello. Avo, how's it going? Tracksaber, hello. I literally just built a Tofu V2, nice. Abstraction layer, Hubert, Onkit, hello. Huntex, how's it going? Shrek Scott, hello. Frankie, how's it going? Rienfo, Yabin, hi. How goes it? Bowl mount? What's bowl mount? Am I missing something? Maybe it's about the tofu. I actually don't know how the tofu is exactly built, so we'll see. Haven't opened it yet, so. So we're building a Tofu65 today. For somebody. Pandard, how's it going? Okay. So yeah, we got a tofu build today, and oops. All right. So let's get started. So today we're building this Tofu65 with these switches that I've never tried. KTT Kang whites. These are lubed and filmed. And then we got our Durock stabs over here, some 205. Purple housing sound thockier for sure. It's basically the same thing. They just look cool though. Why does it keep shaking? Okay. When is it gonna stop shaking? Okay. Dev thockier, I can tell from here. Okay, trust. I'll trust you. Alright, so accessories bag. We got gaskets. We got these other gaskets where you like insert the tabs into them. Oh, these are the bowls that you're talking about. Some red ones, some green ones, and some clear ones or blue ones, I'm not sure. I guess these are all the mounting styles. Then we got a bunch of screws. Got a screwdriver here, Torx, and a couple more screws as well. Let's just put that aside. Filming KTT white's interesting considering those have kill latches. I actually don't know. Let me check. That's what I was told, but you might be right. These actually might not have films. If they don't, then I'll just switch the command. They probably don't if that's what you're saying. Yeah, these are pretty tight and I don't see the film. So yeah, these don't have films. So let me edit that command really quick. Probably just a typo or something. I just copied whatever I was told. So lube with 2.5 seems like. Okay, great. Okay, have fun with build. I'll be suffering drawing non-deterministic and deterministic finite automaton. What the F is that? Sounds like math though, so okay, have fun. Okay. Damn, sounds horrible. But have fun. Have fun with your mathy homework. I don't know what it is. Probably something computer sciencey, but I don't really know what it is. Alright, so we got the case over here. Case is as simple as it is for all tofus, right? You just got a classic wedge. We got it in black today. And it has a nice brass weight on the exterior. It's not a throughway, it just stays on the outside. 3 screws holding it from the inside here. We got our feet position here, and yeah, that's pretty much what this is. These screws are pretty deep in there, but yeah, we'll open that up too later. But Tofu, rather simple. Then we got our separate accessories box. Very nice gray or black. Oh, this is black. Okay, we got our PCB. We got our PCB here with JST daughter board. Looks like it's solderable with fixed layout. Fixed 2U backspace, 65, and 1U right side. Interesting. It does have per key RGB, so that's probably why it's fixed layout. We'll test it before we start. We got some shims. I'm assuming this is 1.2 millimeters, maybe. No, seems normal. Okay, got shims. Maybe it is 1.2 millimeters actually. We got a separate cable. That's nice of them. We got a bag of stabs here, but we won't use these guys because I do have some Durocks. We of course have our dearest foam. We have 3 types of foam. We have our PE foam, or actually, is it PE foam? But anyway, yeah. We have our 1 layer of foam. We have our case foam, and we have our plate foam as it goes. And then lastly, we got our aluminum plate. What real force is that? Why does it say just systems? Oh, so the real force itself, the internals of this one is an 86U. 86U is the 7U spacebar version of the 87. And you know, it's, I guess they don't really make those anymore. Then the case, however, was swapped with a 91, either, not sure if 91 or 91U, but for a 91 case that had the Just Systems branding on it. That's like a special type of real force that has the branding on it, and the case was swapped with that one. I didn't do the swap actually. I actually purchased this board like already modded, like already with the case. So yeah, pretty nice though. But yeah, it's a Just Systems case, and inside the case there is an 86U internals, right? You copying the Hatsune Miku real force? Probably not. Okay. So we got our cool parts here. Let's put this aside for a second. And let's test our PCB first. I guess that's the first order of things, is to test our PCB. I believe I was told not to use a plate foam, so let's just put it aside. In the middle of modding a Topre. Oh, I see. Halfway done with my Real Force 106. Ooh, a big one. Okay, there it is. Rather bright. Let's open it up on via. Oh, it's pretty bright actually. It's right there. Tofu Junior PCB. Very nice. Okay, let's just turn off the backlighting to something, I don't know. I have no clue, but this brightness needs to go down for now. Actually, let's just turn it off for the time being. And maybe our control can be our layer key. Why not? So I'll put that as MO1. Okay, the rest I can just test right away. I just finished up an Omega Yellow Pro 2. Ooh, very nice. Yellowed Pro 2, pretty sweet. I personally really like the yellowing. Some people really don't, but I do. Okay, so let's just... I think it'll be fine, but I've had experiences with some KBDfans PCBs where maybe a diode was missing, or just something, a column was shorted or something like that, so always worth just double checking, even if it's fixed layout and all. Never a guarantee that everything works on the first try. So just gonna go ahead and test everything up first. The low profile of GX1 Hudson Mica reinforced with mod right bracket. No idea what you're talking about. Specifically because I've not looked into the Hudson Mica reinforce. I have to say, I don't like any of the R2, R3 versions of the reinforce much. The aesthetic is just kind of too, maybe like too modern, so to speak. Like, it doesn't have the same appeal the R1 reinforces do, at least for me. So I personally don't have that much interest in it anymore. HKB has preserved its its aesthetic, so I think HKB is fine, but Real4 really departed from its origins, and so I personally don't really care for it as much anymore. That said, HKB is preferable to me compared to Real4, so there's that. Okay, so PCB is all good. Has there been a recent run of JTK Yolch? No, there hasn't been. JTK Yolch and Red Riot, when they both ran, they ran pretty much simultaneously, and they were pretty, like, they're not very popular sets, so reruns were not gonna happen, and likely you won't see it. Maybe you'll see it through a different manufacturer, I don't know, Enjoy PVT, ABS, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think you'll see JTK Yolch being rerun out there. Quick little recommendations for 6065 and TKL. Budget? Budget, it's very budget dependent. What's your budget actually? Because I could recommend you some, some boards, but like TKL, I think that Neo 80 board was sweet. Pretty much had everything that you needed, and it was pretty damn cheap. I think like for budget, like there's a lot now, like those QK boards and Neo boards, like, right? Yeah, the bar light is pretty nice for a 65 as well, if you're into like plastic cases as well. Well, it depends what your specific requirements actually are, though. I can recommend the R2 PFU limited edition for aftermarket cases. Oh, okay, interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and, where's the stabs? Oh, right here. Let's go ahead and lube our stabs. Not very many to do today. Cycle 80, or the Cycle TKL, basically. Cycle 8 or Cycle 80, I'm not sure what the full name is, but that one's coming too. Yeah, there's if it's budget options, man, there are so many now that are like in that like sub $200 price range for kits. I feel like there's more options of those nowadays than there are of the quote-unquote ultra premium expensive whatever yada yada. So there's that. The ball latch on the Neo makes it easier to experiment. Yeah, that's true. I do like that actually. It's just convenient. But do I prefer it to screws? Not necessarily. I don't mind screws, so at the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much for me. But the ball latch thing is pretty handy if you're playing around with your first few keyboards and maybe you just want to switch out the build or the styles. It's pretty easy to do that. Yeah, some good recs being told here. Lumen key, I haven't tried, so I don't know, but looks like Tracksaber has tried it. And it's really good for the price. IMO, just boring exterior. I mean, yeah, you have to sacrifice some things like the look sometimes when it's when they're going for a cheaper board, and sometimes the looks just are not the top priority for that. But that said, there have been a lot of pretty good looking boards at a pretty low price, at least relatively. Alex has a video on the Lumen key. What does Alex not have a video on though? Quite a few videos out there with Mr. Alex. That said, you know, Alex is definitely the most prolific community member doing new product content, I would say. So if there's anything that you're looking for that's new, especially recently, Alex probably has a stream and video on it, probably some pictures, maybe some comments. Not sure if he always does reviews, but like written reviews, but sometimes he has written reviews, or at least adds them to his descriptions for his VODs and hyperlapse videos and whatnot. So yeah, if you need info, Mr. Alex Otos definitely has a very large repertoire and track record of new product videos. Is Bakeneko still the go-to for budget 60s? Is it, guys? I'm not sure, actually. Like, aren't the Hebe boards also like pretty? I actually don't know how much is it June. I'm actually wondering now. June by Hebe is 60% and $130. Pretty good. It might not be like the Bakeneko where it has the like O-ring implementation, but it's a pretty cute board. 60% though, what else is there? I actually don't, I have to be honest, I don't keep track of a lot of the budget friendly market, mostly because I don't delve in it myself as much. I feel like the names I forget eventually. They kind of conflate with each other. QK60, I mean, of course there's a QK board for it, so yeah, if Quarter Keys has a board, then that's a good option probably. They pretty much have released like a bunch of popular layouts among in their catalog. QK is going proprietary firmware. It's a bit annoying, but I guess I get why they did it. Is it because they have is it because of their wireless stuff? Is that why the QK is going proprietary firmware? Probably, right? Like the wireless stuff is probably going to be one of the issues with that. They wanted the screen stuff. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I could see programming any like atypical components. Diego, did you see the Gawk Lily? Speaking of expensive HKB 60%, of course I've seen the Gawk Lily. At least the interest check I've seen. I've read through that. Yeah, the Gawk Lily, very exciting. I would say like, at least for me, right? I've always wanted a board by Gawk. You know, I like Gawk's designs. The only problem was that previous designs had something like I had a gripe with you know, with the design in some way, one way or the other. For example, like the 75, the 7V, right? Like one thing I didn't like was partly the polished weight, the shiny weight. Partly I didn't love, for example, the separated arrow cluster, the exploded cluster. Not my favorite. The corner blocker didn't feel necessary. Things like that, right? That I just didn't really like. And at the time I was like, oh, do I spend like the $500 or whatever it cost for it? And ultimately I was like, I have some other boards that I already like of the same layout, so I'll just stick with these and maybe try the real ones when they get produced afterwards, like at a meetup or whatever. and then I'll decide maybe if I pick it up later. But I never really ended up picking any of his boards up, including like the Ven was the successor after that. There was a Chewy 60, which was, I think, Gawk's first, one of Gawk's first keyboards that he made. That was a 60%, I believe, kind of like similar to like a tray sort of case. And then, I mean, of course, there's a Type K. The Type K, I have to be honest, I was super tempted. I did debate getting the Type K for a long time. It took so long between interest check to GB that my interest like kind of grew and waned at the same time, or rather like at different times. And then at the end I was like, okay, I'm gonna maybe get it. I actually like purchased what's that called, I purchased those gift cards when they did that gift card sale, right, novel keys, and I was like, oh, I'm ready to buy the Type K. I'm gonna get my Type K with this nice little discount, and it's gonna be great. And I ended up not getting it. I ended up not getting the Type K. Ultimately I decided I just had boards that I enjoyed, and I kind of realized that I wouldn't end up using the Type K as much, and so I ultimately decided against it, right? But you know, beautiful board, right? I really love how like he did the lighting and like the tenting and all that's pretty cool. But yeah, didn't get it, and now I'm interested in the Lily, the 60% HKB. That's pretty much like the layout that like I've been waiting for him to do, and so the Lily is definitely something that interests me quite a bit. So it looks really cool. At least the prototype color was really nice, so pretty exciting. RKR75 is budget and thocky key out of the box. Oh, sweet. Definitely lots of thocky and budget-friendly keyboards out of the box out there. Seeing thocky in front of my Topa Real Force is a little bit sacrilegious, but we'll let it slide. Keycard and others do wireless and are still via. Interesting. I see. Hey man, how's it going? Keyboard Dad, hello. How goes it? Keyboard Dad, welcome. Might have to pick up a Q0 detached numpad since I'm starting accounting courses. Oh yeah, having a separate numpad is pretty convenient. I do have a numpad. I do have a couple. I have like a plastic numpad, like one of those like old cherry ones, and then I have a duck numpad that I don't use that much anymore. I used to use numpad a lot more. So back in the times I did more data entry, I used to use numpad quite a lot more. But nowadays, definitely pretty much been in the closet, in the drawer, whatever, right? But I still keep it around just in case I end up doing kind of like number crunching with the numpad again. But I mean, I think I've kind of gotten used to not having it, so I definitely don't use it much. It was mentioned that for the Lily with Sandblast away, it should be under 3,000 yuan or about 415 US. That's pretty good. I guess it's gonna be like a 500 US shipped kind of board, I assume. Maybe you might get an extra plate, so maybe a little more, but seems like that might be more or less the price on that one. Where's your on the desktop, Mr. Streamer? Where's my what? What? OTD pad. Oh, on the desk pad. Oh, I hate the OTD pad. All 1U fixed layout? That's so bad. No person who actually uses a numpad likes all 1U. I can't see myself using something that doesn't have a 2U enter. At least. Okay, sure, split plus. Okay, acceptable. I could handle it. Split 0 key. Okay, acceptable. I can handle it. But come on, dude. 2U enter is like bare minimum. Bare minimum. Like 1800, right? Splits the plus sign because it becomes minus and plus. And then the 0 also gets split because you compress due to the presence of the arrow keys. So that's okay. I think one can get used to that. But yeah, no. 1U enter is just feels lame. True, but it is clouded, so it must be the best layout. Oh god. Yes, for real. Yes, totally. Clout is all that matters. If I can maximize my clout on the desk, I will never have to do work again. And I'll reach whatever, enlightenment, nirvana, you name it. I think I heard a sub alert just now. Oh, also Wappa, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you. All right. These tabs should be done pretty quickly. Anyway, guys, how's y'all's weeks going? How are your weeks going? It's been a busy first few days. But packed with some fun, some stuff to do. But yeah, it's been good. You guys have any leading plans? Are you guys not sure if anybody here, do people here watch American football maybe? If you're watching the Super Bowl maybe for the halftime show, I don't know. But are you guys follow sports, and are you guys checking out the Super Bowl coming up? I think it's this Sunday, right? Ravens through. I don't follow too closely, but I do have friends who are rather avid fans of their own teams, and so I often hear anything that they might be pissed about. To put it shortly. Yeah. Lightning is a Brock Purdy of keyboards. I have no idea what the comparison is. Oh, Kiwi. I'm at uni, but I'm going back for the weekend to watch it with my dad. It's been a tradition. Good stuff. Have fun. Watching the Super Bowl is pretty fun, to be honest, and also like getting food with a bunch of people and just watching the game. Like, you don't really even need to know everything about it. It's more about the getting together to do stuff. Going for the Niners though? I actually don't really follow, so. Whoa. Okay, Kiwi. Kiwi seems to be demanding for obviously things to eat. He's been addicted to those. You guys know those churros? I remember I fed him one time on stream, right? Those churros. He's like addicted to those, man. We give him one, like once in a while, and he gets so addicted he starts being really demanding about it. I wouldn't care if it wasn't for Bosa. Because of him, I need the Niners to lose. Well, guess what? On Super Bowl Sunday, I know the Super Bowl is at 6 p.m. At least for me, but I'll probably actually have a stream on that Sunday because it's we scheduled a build for the Ikigai Albatross TKL. I believe Mr. Alex is building that tomorrow, but I'll be building one on Sunday afternoon though, so it's gonna be before the Super Bowl. So if you don't follow the Super Bowl, you'll get to catch it. But if you are, you're probably gonna be busy getting ready. Kiwi going crazy in the background. Yeah. He's like rubbing his head. Oh my god, he's like rubbing his head against like my partner and like begging and being all like now he's wiggling on the floor. Oh, cutie. He's really asking for, you know, stuff to eat. Oh, my power light should be shipping soon. Oh, nice. Finally, huh? Took a little bit. But that's nice. I mean, if you got like a notification, that's sweet. At least it doesn't mean that... at least, you know, no one dropped the ball and that's all good. Debating between Arch and 8008 on it. I need to look at what Arch looks like. It's been a minute. Let's see, GMK Arch. Is that what it's called? Oh, I see. Okay. I would say between 80. Oh, they're kind of. They're both kind of like a dark palette. So I guess both of them work. But I guess if you're going for the more monochrome build, definitely just go with Arch. I mean, obviously you have WoB as an option, but if you're not though, you can always do. I think Arch is a pretty solid choice. Is Arch an IDE theme? But no, I don't though. If you're asking me if I use a theme. Oh, I see. It is like an IDE theme, huh? Oh, it's a Linux distribution. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I don't. I also don't use any Linux nowadays. I used to do like I used to have like what is that? Is that Red Hat and Debian, right? But I don't really have any uses for Linux anymore. I pretty much just use Mac for Unix-based things. So yeah, no reason for me to use Linux now. I occasionally like, well, I'll have like a USB drive with like Ubuntu just in case like I need to like, or what's that easy Linux distro also? Is it Mint? Yeah, Linux Mint also nice to have in a drive if you need to like test stuff. But yeah, no use for Linux anymore. Not really. Impulse bought it after showing up to Ash Keeps to buy a lube. Oh, I see. SteamOS is Arch based, so deck users can legally claim Arch usage. SteamOS. Oh, I see. Didn't know. Good to learn new things though. Hold on, is this PCB? This looks to be okay. I think this is 1.2 millimeters, so I'm gonna actually have to use those little shims over there. So let me get them. It's a little annoying though. Really not fun time using these shims. Where are they? Where did I put them? Kind of want to buy Shashin right now. Should probably save money, but Shashin is cool, yeah. I mean, if you already have WoB, why don't you wait until you put like WoB on it if you already have it, and then you can debate whether you put on, whether you get Shashin or not, right? Because Shashin is WoB with extra steps. Let's be honest. So, yeah. Do one and then the other. I would say, at least. Whoop. Man, these shims are super thin. So easy to break, actually. Man, Kiwi's so demanding right now. You guys can hear it for sure, right? He's being ultra demanding. 86 you with Hangul Legends, thank you, and the Prage. Yeah, the Hangul. Okay, so the Hangul thing has a history of it. Has a little bit of history because I actually have been looking for you know, the set with Hangul for like a while. Okay, and I actually did get one a long time ago, and like it was shipped to me and all, and it got lost. So I actually lost a Real Force, you know, that had it one time, and so yeah, that sucked. I was like, oh crap, I don't think I'm ever gonna get one again. It's just shitty situation, right? So yeah, that happened this one time, and it sucked. Bruh moment indeed, though. I really wish it wasn't the case, but it did happen. Got lost, couldn't recover it, and now Kiwi's playing with his toys. So if you hear any like weird cricket sounds and whatever, that's Kiwi playing with his toys. One of those balls that does that thing. Now he's playing with his. Oh my god! I wish I could show you guys. He's going crazy. Occasionally I'll record some videos, so maybe I should put those up on my Discord. Of Kiwi just going nuts. You can already hear him though. What do shims do? So the shims are there to provide, they're like spacers between the stab and the PCB. For cases where the PCB is thinner than what the stab's typically clipped onto. So typically PCBs are 1.6 millimeter thick, but in some cases, designers and certain designs go with 1.2 millimeter PCBs. So the shims are there to make up for that 0.4 millimeter difference. Nowadays, you also have stabs that allow for like that 1.2 millimeter thickness, right? But the shims do exist anyway. I hear toy sounds. That's the CEO going crazy over his toys. I've never used them, haven't had many issues. Yeah, typically you don't really need them. I think for screw-in stabs especially, it's a lot more forgiving, but sometimes for clip-ins, there's a little bit of play between the PCB and and the stab when you're using a 1.2mm PCB with a 1.6mm compatible stab, right? So it can be a bit of an annoyance. And yes, that all that sound is Kiwi. If you do wonder. He's a little feisty today, huh? He's feeling a little feisty today. He's feeling the munchies. I guess technically pre munchies, because he typically will go crazy after he eats. But right now he seems to just be excitable. Restless maybe. He's being so funny. Last few screws, fortunately. Oh, crap. Oh, come on. So hard to get these guys. Pain in the butt to use these shimmies. Crap. Such a pain in the butt to hold these. Can you just stay there, please? All right, last screw for our stab. Okay, that's the stabs. Hopefully they're good. Gotta test them still. Things should be fine. Alright, now we put on our plate and our switches. Got 70 of these guys. Go ahead and put some on. Oh, these don't have PCB mount pins, huh? Didn't even realize these were plate mounts. Good thing the build is fixed everything for the layout as well. Makes it easy. This alloy plate gonna be mad tight, you think? Seems alright so far. Seems alright so far. At least it was for me. I guess, yeah, what switches do you use for your build? I mean, slightly tight, but it's not like Holy Pandas going into a brass plate or something ridiculous like that. That can be, oof, my fingies hurt from thinking about it. Holy Pandas on the brass plate? Mr. Nacho. What's good, buddy? How are you? What are you up to these days, hmm? I've been here for an hour, you just didn't notice? Oh, really? Huh. Yeah, probably didn't. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, I see you talking earlier. Apologies. Okay, I think they should be good to test the stabs. Do you buy GMK Sumi extras from Hoff? No, I didn't. I'm not really interested in the set. It's a good deal though, but I'm not quite interested in the set. To be quite frank with you, it's a good deal. So if you don't know, Hoffmanmeister is one of the senior Keycaps mods. And he was very kind to pretty much rescue the project keyboard orders from the warehouse where GMK Sumi and whatnot was caught, and he basically bought out the stock and has been distributing them to people who suffered from, you know, their orders not being shipped and whatnot. And the grace period for exclusivity just ended, so he listed them up on Mech Market. So if you're interested in a set of GMK Sumi based novelties, that's patent and the artisans and whatnot, Hoffmanmeister on Mech Markets, he's selling them over there for a pretty good price, pretty damn good price. But yeah, no, I didn't myself. Not quite interested in the set. Just not the aesthetic I'm looking for. So yeah. Alright, let's test our stabs. Hello, Kate. How are you? Nice. Okay, pretty good. We'll need these guys. Put them away. Diego confirmed whale hater. Whales and novelties. Oh, on GMK Sumi. Are they koi fish? Or whatever? Don't mind me. GG. it's time for kiwis. Oh boy, he is excited. He's getting his snackies. This build is pretty fast. Oh, what's up? You want me to give him? Okay, sure. Give me. Kiwi. Kiwi, kiwi. Where's Kiwi? Where's Kiwi? Kiwi, snacks? Can you bring him? Oh. Hi, Kiwi. Hi. Hi. Hello. Good boy. Okay, sit. Yeah. Oh, careful with that. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Let me see if this works. Maybe I need to move this a little and do this. Hi. Oop. Okay, Kiwi, Kiwi. Oh, high five. Yeah, high five. Good boy. High five. Good boy. Shake, shake. Good boy. Good boy. What a good boy. Is the song sampling cat meows or is Kiwi meowing? He does not meow. He yells. Okay, Kiwi, calm down. Okay, high five. High five. Kiwi. Yeah, she's watching. High five. Good boy. Good boy. Shake, shake. Good boy. Good boy. Kiwi. Okay. Oh. Oh, Kiwi. Yeah, he doesn't meow. He like yells, sorta. He's like, why is the camera there? Why are people watching me? Oh my god, you're drooling so much. Oh god, you're drooling everywhere. Oh. Yeah. Kiwi. Hi, Nine Walker. How's it going? Kiwi, look. Everyone's watching you. Want to say something to the crowd? No? Not even a smack of your lips here? Are you sleeping now? Okay, I'll let you go. Goodbye. Thanks for your participation. And he's off. Go. Very nice. Love that. Mason, thanks for the 30. You'll take a double triple when keyless deluxe on a gasket 4x4 Teja style extra artisans with a shimmy and a squeeze light 205. Make it cry, burn it, and let it swim. Love it. Pins, pins. Yeah. Ichkanito is a crazy guitarist. Very talented. Got a bunch of fur now. Ichiganito irritates me? Why? How come? CO hair will help the board thaw? Surely. Okay. Way too high pitch. It reminds me of Nightcore. Oh, okay. I guess that's just a style difference. Preference, rather. Alright. Switches are all in. Just gotta solder now, I think. Let's just make sure they're actually all the way in. Okay. I think I just need to be sure to press properly as I solder, because these are plate mounts, so they're a little loose feeling. Also, all I hear is him showing off. That's just me, though. I mean, if you're very skilled and capable, a little showing off can't hurt you. You know, kind of have to embrace the fact that you are, well, you know, skilled enough to pull off whatever. That said, I mean, too much showing off, yeah, it can backfire. Bro, that deathmatch makes me feel like I'm on something. Fair. It's pretty busy, and yeah, it's pretty has a lot of colors. That's for sure. All right, gotta get that fan. And oh, is this a raid? Mr. Tyler, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? Oh, Mr. Sterling, how's it going? Hello, hello. Oh, what were you guys doing? What were you guys up to today? Oh, why did it go off? Oh, there it is. It's back. Probably a little spike in this. I'm gonna turn the filter on so you guys don't have to hear the fan. Okay. Anyway, Tyler, Mr. Sterling, how are you? Hope you guys had a good stream. What were you guys up to? Did you guys do like a joint stream today? Joint build? Or were you guys just chatting? I actually did not check the like it was live on Twitch before I started, so I'm actually not sure. Dude, the heat today was terrible, humid as fuck. I felt nasty the entire day. Oh yeah, that's right. Over there it must be pretty bad, huh? I do not envy you. I actually am already, well, I mean, it's too far in advance to dread it already, but I kind of low-key do dread it already. Like, whenever the warm season here comes, I just don't like the hot and humid summers, so yeah, just thinking about it is kind of stressful. Really don't like it. Well, not to the point where I would, like, not do anything at all, but just the nasty for sure. I get very sweaty. It's so hot. Sunday was awful. Guess the entire southern hemisphere here is burning up, huh? Climate change isn't real though. No way. No way California just got like a year's worth of rain. Or something like that. I don't even know. It only happened because it rained yesterday. A little talky talk, a little tier listing. Tier listing. Now I'm a little intrigued. What kind of tier listing? Well, What are these guys doing tonight? Hate summer. Summer nose burns. Ugh. Wait, so is it dry heat only over there? I actually don't know what the weather is like in some other parts of the world. I don't mind desertly dry heat, but there is a limit to it. Eventually everything just starts cooking. So yeah. That said, I think humid heat is still worse. At least personally, I never enjoyed. Well, I enjoyed going to Asia in the summers because I get to hang out with my relatives and all that and do stuff. But goodness gracious, it's so humid. We're lacking ozone layers, so the sun hurts real bad. Oh, ozone layer again. What are greenhouse gases? And I don't know what the atmosphere is. Ozone layer, fake news. Oh god, the UV. I see, so no amount of sunscreen to really help you there, huh? It sounds awful. Yeah, warm seasons are overrated. That said, the winter does make me a little depressed. Seasonal depression. Totally not affected by it myself. Just kidding. I absolutely am. My mood totally fluctuates with the seasons. And yeah, winter can feel pretty long. Rained again today. Hope the heat tomorrow is not as gross. Wait, if it rains today, wouldn't it stay humid anyway? I mean, you're hoping that if it rains and enough wind blows and the system sort of moves away from your area, but whenever it rains here, if it's not very hard, then it's worse the next day because a bunch of that humidity just gets retained in the area. But maybe it's different for you down there. Winter's great. Yeah, I like winter, except for the sun setting super early part. But yeah, winter, I don't mind. I don't mind, you know, bundling up, wearing more to keep from the cold. But yeah, the heat is just death. Give me heat all day, every day, please. Oh, cannot relate. You know, it's kind of funny. I grew up in a country that's relatively warm. I mean, I grew up in Mexico, and it's pretty warm most of the year. And I mean, honestly, though, the weather where I lived, at least, like for example, like Mexico City has a very moderate weather. You know, it rains. It's cool. It gets a little warm, but never too hot. I would say. Like, I mean, it being in a relatively highly elevated area definitely helped a lot. But so it's pretty mild in that regard. I mean, I did also live in like a smaller city where it was kind of more like a desert, so like its summers were extremely scorching heat, and winters would get kind of pretty cold. But I mean, still within the tropics, so not that cold. But even then, despite me liking my warm weather in general, I don't think I can do like hot and humid, for example. So if I had to choose between the two, cold weather is definitely the way. So much easier to deal with it than hot weather, at least on a personal level, experience-wise. Any weather below 70 is too cold? Where do you live? Okay, you must live in a very tropical or close to the equator kind of country, or you just really like your heat. But Anything below 70 is too cold? What? Isn't that just too picky? That's just like extremely picky. That's wild. Yeah, there's no way. Even if you grew up in a pretty warm, hot, humid, whatever country or place, like it's just 70 degrees Fahrenheit is like way too demanding. At least for, you know, most of the time. That's like the weather you get rewarded with after a bout of really terrible times. It's like the very few days in the spring or whenever that it gets like that, and then it either gets too hot or too cold, right? But yeah, I mean, in my case, I'm in the East Coast. For those who don't know, I'm in New York City. So New York City has 4 seasons for sure. I would say the winters here are not that strong. They're relatively mild, at least compared to some other places up north. And the summers do get hot though, because I mean, we are surrounded by water effectively. Coastal / island, right? I mean, so yeah, it does get pretty muggy in the summers, but yeah, very dry heat is also terrible. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if it's very dry and very hot, that's just ugh. Hot is bad but bearable. Yeah, hot and humid is dog shit. Agreeable. I was in Japan this summer. It was unbearable. Yeah, Asia in the summer, bro. Especially anywhere that's like very coastal or just no, actually not even coastal. No, nothing coastal. Actually inland, but you know, still influenced by a lot of the systems around and all the water, all the humidity around. Oof, sucks big time. Anyhow, what time is it? Where you at, bro? It's 11:30 p.m. All right, it's all soldered up. Nice. Let's just double check before we actually put it into the case. Probably easier to do it now than later. Oh, mosquitoes. Oh, yeah. So when I was a kid, I used to get bitten by mosquitoes like crazy, okay? Like insane, just like eaten alive. Nowadays, actually, it's been better, right? That said, I don't think I'm in the like I don't think it's nearly as bad here, but in like some other places, like when I was like in Connecticut, I lived in Connecticut for a while. I lived in Maryland, DC area as well for a while. There's many more mosquitoes and it sucked. Yeah, but yeah, traveling to like Asia, for example, also painful with the mosquito bites and whatnot. Looks like the W here is not either not soldered or I need to reflow or something. Hoverboard goes off. Hey, Juan, how are you doing, man? Maybe I missed a pin, so let's double check that. Nope, I didn't miss a pin. I think it's just maybe the switch or something. Maybe I can just replace that. First I'll go ahead and reflow this one. And then if that doesn't help, then I'll just replace the switch. It's not hot yet. I just impulse bought Shashin. Couldn't resist already? Damn, bro. That was fast. Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, I think this switch is just no bueno. Okay. Gotta desolder this fellow. Where's my pump? Man folded under no pressure. Yeah, I know. That's fair. No self-control. Oh well. I at least hope you enjoy the set though. That's all that matters. If you really enjoy it once you get it, that's perfect. Shit, didn't really suck it all up. I love my Wi-Fi so much, it just disconnects sometimes. So do you love it or not? Or are you just being sarcastic? Oh, my stupid silicone tube is slightly torn, I think. Probably not a good seal here. Actually, I might be able to remove the switch. Remove most of the solder. Did it though? Just one leg. She's so sexy, thanks for pointing me at it. There goes another one. Get it. Okay, hopefully this switch, no problems. Let's double check. That's exactly why I just checked before I actually put it into the case, because otherwise, pain in the butt, you know? Okay, that works. Let's just double check everything while we're at it. Okay. Everything looks pretty good to me. So I think we're good. We can go ahead and put it into the case. Now, I need to look up the Tofu65's mounting methods. So let's check that out too. Okay, I think I can probably get the filter off now. Alright, back to normal. Let's see. So, let's see what we got here. So, Tofu65 2.0. Top mount, silicone socks, silicone bowl. Okay. So that's cool and all. Did I get any pictures here? Ah, there's a little Notion page. Sweet. Okay, switches on, daughter board, shirt, bottom case. Okay, silicone socks are these fellas here. We can try that. Or silicone bowl structure. Hardness of different colors. There's 50, 60, and 70A. 70A could be kind of fun actually. Let me see. Okay, guess no specific preference, so I can just go ahead and just do whichever you want. Okay, great. Let's go get the case and open it up. Does this screwdriver work with this? Or nah? Oh, it does, okay. Okay. That should open up now. Alright, there it is. Boop, boop, boom. Let's see, so what mount shall we do? Silicone sock mount is basically top mount. These silicone bowls are basically like a form of gasket mount. Oh no, silicone socks are just the gaskets on the whatchamacallit, on the little on the tabs here. That works too. Silicone bowls. I've never tried that, so let's kind of want to try it. Let's see. Install the pour-on foam in the top case. Okay. Gotta take a look at that while I do this, so I make sure I don't screw up. Silicone bowl sounds cool, yeah. Gotta watch a movie with the SO. Have a good stream, man. Thank you. See you next time. Thank you so much for stopping by, SoCal Mitch. Have a good time watching a movie. Alright, let's try that. Install the pour in the top case. Top case, okay. Where do they go? In the top case hole. Okay, so in those spots there. All right, let's do that then. These little foam pieces don't seem to be adhesive. They're just removable too if you want to switch to other mounts too. That's nice. Okay, cool. Those are done. And then put the silicone balls in the corresponding bottom case hole. So let's try. How do I know which ones are which? I guess I just need to check the stiffness accordingly. Doesn't quite say. Oh, no, it says here 50, 60, 70. Maybe I'll try right in the middle with the 60. Sounds kind of neat. Okay, how do they go? So these guys look like this. Kind of interesting looking. And they pretty much get kind of like put on the bottom case, like, let's see, how do they go? Like this way. So, interesting. Okay, sort of just like wedged there. 4 and 5 of them. Okay, 9 of them total. I found tucking them from the side worked best. Yeah. It looks like just using the tweezers helps. Alright. Okay. As long as they just kind of stay there, it's good enough. Okay. Oops. This is interesting. Never seen this mounting before. I would say this is the first time I see this. So I can show you what this looks like. Kind of interesting. Sure, don't really know if it does much. I'm just kind of intrigued that they came up with this. Okay. Looks like this. Kind of an interesting mount. You like sort of tuck them in like that. Hair. Sort of like get tucked into these like slots, and then slowly put the assembled PCB into the bottom case. Make sure the silicone balls slide into the plate holes correctly. Can be adjusted with tweezers. Don't forget to attach the daughterboard cable. Okay. Daughterboard cable indeed. Let's not forget to attach it. Some of these screws I'll need. I have abandoned Keychron Q8 with 90 gram alpacas for a class 80 R2 EC fully modded. Ooh, nice. Electric capacitive, eh? So you have come to appreciate the truth of an embrace with the cup rubber. Like nipples. Yeah, kind of shaped like that, eh? It's interesting. It's like pin mounts, but soft, essentially, because they just kind of lie on top of the bottom piece, and they have basically these little like pins, and they just latch onto the plate. Or not latch, actually. They just kind of hold the plate up. So, yeah, silicone pin mount sort of thing. Okay, so that's that. I think I was told I should use the case foam, so I can just put it on now, I suppose. There's our case foam. And okay, so let's wow, this is a bit of a pain in the butt because I also need to attach the daughterboard cable here carefully. Oh, I see. So easy to topple these over. So easy. Okay. That's good. All right, now slowly lower it to the silicone thingies. Ah, nice, got it. Got him on the first try. Alright, sweet. So it's kind of like pin mount, like with little silicone gaskets like that. Pretty interesting, huh? Pretty cool. Interesting way to do this. To be fair, I got 2 class 80, one with lubed and filmed Sakurios. Oh, silence, huh? A minute since I've heard that, Sakurios. Okay, I think we can now close up the case. So we just gotta make sure it goes on like that. It's hard to grab from here. And turn it over. Put our screws back on. We start with the middle here. Have mixed feelings about the tofu becoming a two-piece design? I do, yeah, I guess it is, it is now a deviation from the original idea, which is basically the simplest tray mount case possible, right? Like, that's basically what the tofu was. Just simple as wedge tray mount case for poker style PCB and builds. That's all it was. So yeah, it's a little odd to see it as a two-piece now, with these like different mounting solutions and everything. It's interesting to say the least. I guess eventually everything evolves, right? So okay, and then lastly, it looks like we just use these like similar to Geon's silicone feet, just like these friction fit silicone pieces. Okay, just gotta make sure it's nice and even pressure. On the plus side, you don't have to remove caps to change mounting style. Yeah, it's pretty nice, that's for sure. It is nice to see all this evolve, right? Like, it's just nice to see things evolve in that sense. But yeah, I guess if you're looking at it through glasses of nostalgia, it's kind of weird to see the Tofu be a two-piece. All right, that's pretty much this. A little smudgy. Black case problems. So let's go ahead and get some keycaps for this bad boy. I do not have a GMK Shashin, if anyone might like would have thought of asking, but I don't have the set, so can't do that one. What do you guys think? What should we put on this? Maybe some, could do some good old WoB. I do have GMK JIS for what it's worth. That could be nice too. It's just WoB with extra steps. Dolch could look good. Yeah, Dolch with CYMPW. Yeah, Dolch with extra mods, so that could work too. I feel so bad missing the Gehern by Bion. I mean, was it a large unit, GB or Bi? Might not be that bad. Let's see. Limited stock, round 2 coming. Okay, so at least it's not the end of all, you know. Ooh, you know what set I'm gonna try? JIS sounds nice, but I'm tempted to also give the. You guys know Blanc sur Noir? It's the French layout WoB set with the tulip multicolor thingies. That set sounds fun. Let me try that. Actually, I think I have it right here. I was organizing some sets earlier, and so I got a bunch here. And I was like, oh yeah, I got some sets I need to like reorg. Ooh, here it is. Oh, so hello, Mr. Kupo. Oop. Moving my tripod here. Alright, let's get to it. One new bottom row modifiers? Yeah, I know. Oh, look at me putting these modifiers in a separate bag because I don't like these centered style mods. We can use some regular WoB mods because I'm not doing that shit. I mean that thing. Baguette set here. Icon mods, where do I? Or actually, do I have WoB icon mod somewhere? Let me. I can go get some. Based, thanks. I'll put first. Let me put all the other caps first, so I can like not have to sort through all this mess. Okay, maybe I should look up the layout too, though. Blanc sur Noir. Blanc sur Noir. Where's the base kit here? Okay. Is it RF silenced? Yeah, because the sliders have silencing rings, yeah. Yeah, it is. It is silenced. Oh wait, I don't want to put these guys. Give me the nice ones. The colored ones, where are they? We'll get to them at some point. It's silenced because it's silenced. Yeah, it is silenced though. I didn't do the modding on that, on this board, so it's just the way it is right now. Oh man, Azurity is such an interesting layout. It's fascinating. Where is this one with the Sadia go? Oh. Alright, we'll make some sacrifices. Actually, it's weird. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Azurity. Okay. So many symbols. Okay, the tab is normal, right? Can you try typing the Azurity today? Oh no, no way. No way I can type in Azurity. How, like, especially with the vowel switched, holy shit. Like A being up here is like, what? It would be, we can Gamba? Oh my god. Oh boy. Actually, I guess this one can't be here. I don't know. Let me get all the caps first here. Let's see. Do a poll. Actually, how do I do monkey type in Azurity? Is it? I hope it's doable, or at least I hope like I can set it up or something. Azurity is one weird layout, man. Like the M is also here now. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Gonna be challenging. I'll have to look if like monkey type even lets me do Azurity. Otherwise, I wonder if like my OS can do it. Maybe. Is it Tofu compatible with VIA? Yes, of course it is. Nowadays, pretty much everything is. interesting keycap set. Okay. Where's my supposed pipe key? Here. Okay, now I need to find these modifiers, I suppose. Well, let me put these other guys first, though. Where's the... Is this R2? R2. Where's it down? Is it still R2? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is this R? That's R4. Where's the R3 of this? Is it this one? R2. R4. Oh, here. Here it is. Found it. And then fin. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot an alt key. Oh, is there a 1U alt somewhere here? There probably is. Just don't know where. Oh, here. Ha! 1U alt graph. Wow. Angry alt in 1U. Alright. And then let me find some mods for this. This uses icon mods? I should have some icon mods somewhere. Oh, maybe? Let me see. I'll be right back. Okay, I actually found it right away. I happen to have bought WoB Red Cyrillic, and WoB Red Cyrillic came with icon. I mean, there was an icon mod kit, so thankfully I found that. So we're gonna do that one instead. Oh, I need some regular arrows too. Oh wait, these are R5. I'll just live with the arrows. It's okay, not a big deal. Where are they at though? Are they here? No, I don't want to live with the arrows anymore. I decided against it. Let me. I think I have also a WoB here. Oh yeah, here. Down arrow. Ah, frick. Okay. I need to like dump this out. All this to avoid vertically centered mods. y'all, if y'all see the arrow key, 2 arrow keys that I'm missing, just let me know. Oh, there's one. Oh, found the other one. Sweet. WoB on dark silver. Okay, buddy. All right, now. Really grasping on nothing here. I'll show you grasping onto something. I don't want to know. Don't tell me about it. Don't show me. Nothing to show here. Alright. Let's unplug this bad boy and try this one out. And yes, it's almost resin time indeed. Let's see, black and white stuff. Got a bunch of stuff here for those. Alright, let's pick out some black and white. OG I mean, there's a Kibi that's like kind of like Punisher. Yeah, it's a skull Kibi. You wanna do that one? You can do that one. On the other side, Bongo would look cool. That's a nice one, yeah. Yeah, it's been a minute. Let's do this Bongo. All right, that's good. All right, let's get it. Sorry, it might be a little too high here. There we go. That looks probably a little better. Yeah, that looks good, right? All right, let's give this a shot. Let me first of all go ahead and move the mic over. So mute. Okay, and now let's get a typing test up. Alright. That got a typing test here, and let's sorry, just responding to a DM really quick. Let's go ahead and pause the music. That's the last thing getting in the way now. All right, so let's see. I guess I can edit that build command slightly because we did choose some things. So whoopsie. The build right now has KT Kang white switches, Lube 205. Yes, that's right. They're mounted on an aluminum plate. Mounting method is 60A. What is that? Bowl mount. And then what is that? Stabs are Durocks, and case has with case foam and PE foam. That's it. There's no plate foam. Okay. So that's the build command that's updated. All right, let's give this a shot now. This is our Tofu 2.0. What the? This froze. Okay, there we go. This is our Tofu 2.0. This is built with an alu plate, KTT Kang whites on a on alu plate. Yeah, with the silicone bowl mount, the 60A ones, which is right in the middle for stiffness, and we have P foam and case foam for this, no plate foam, and yeah, let's give it a shot. All right, here we go. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Definitely has a little bit of that P foam sound. That's a little bit noticeable for sure. That's just inevitable. That's just the nature of it. It can be a little bit strong in this effect. But other than that, like the case itself sounds pretty good. It doesn't have much hollowness, which is nice. I mean, I'm assuming the case foam does mitigate a lot of that too. But Tofus were definitely known for being a bit on the hollow and a bit more like tinny kind of sound. But this definitely kind of gets rid of a lot of that. Obviously, the foam is helping here a lot. But that said, it's also pretty comfortable to type on. I think that's the most notable thing, is that here we also have like this mounting that's pretty soft feeling, and that is not just like, you know, what we used to know about Tofus, with them being just a regular poker 60% trade cases. So pretty nice. Anyway, Mason with the copy pasta. This might be the best sound signature to my liking out there. I love the chalky sound of thocky keyboards, and I'm actually not a fan of creamy ones, as they often just sound too lubed. This, however, is a perfect amount of creamy to turn the chalky sound of thick into a silky chiclet sound. If I ever build my own keyboard, I'll aim for something like this for sure, says Mason. Anyway, here are the mods. Quite a bit of softness from this bowl mount method, and overall, honestly, pretty comfortable typing. And actually, I do like the look of this. It does have a slightly thicker forehead here, right? So if you look at it from this angle, it does look slightly bit thicker here than here. So it does have like a slightly asymmetrical look, but actually it looks pretty nice on the desk. So even if I bought boards still, why would I build them when having them built by Lightning Excite increases its resale value by 420%? You forgot the 0.69 multiplier. Can we do a paper test? Sure. Do I have a regular piece of paper? I have a little paper bag. I guess that works. Paper test, boys. All right, wilted paper. Oh no! Oh no, it papered. Oh no. Okay, one side. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It has lost against the mythical paper test. Bottom side is actually tight, but just the top a little bit paper vulnerable here on the sides, but the front is fine actually. Bad keyboard. Bad. Smack that. It's so bad. Yeah, no. OG Tofu would have passed. Yeah, OG Tofu would have passed because it's only one piece. True that OG Tofu would have passed. Yeah, paper would actually just sit inside. OP. Truly OP. Alright, you can take a look at here, just the board itself. It has a pretty large weight actually. Pretty sizable weight here, made of brass. And this is the sort of side profile. It's pretty, I mean, pretty wedge typical, right? But it looks nice. That's what it looks like on the disc. I'll move this away here for the thumbnail. Getting ready over here. All right. There's our thumbnail. 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right. Very nice. Looks sweet. Blancs or Noir, pretty cool set. I really wish they did not do this. Obviously the non-original cherry style modifiers. It's kind of a bummer, but whatever. It's a preference thing. Designer's preference. So there's that. Let me move the mic over. Okay. And show you guys what it looks like from above here. Just use WoB mods easy. Yeah, I actually grabbed the WoB Red Cyrillic icon mod kit, which I did get fortunately, so I just used them from that. But yeah, that's Blancs or Noir's colorful pat print keys. Looks nice though. Yeah. The corners look dangerous. Definitely sharp, but actually the Geist was sharper than this one. I actually think the Geist was sharper than this. This one does have a little bit of roundness to it, but the Geist was sharp, man. Very sharp at the edges. Actually, specifically the corners. The edges were actually okay, but the corners were pretty sharp on the Geist. It's the one thing I did notice. I was like, ooh, this is sharp boy. I could get cut like if I'm not careful here. This sounds pretty good. Case foam and P foam actually pretty good. Doesn't sound obnoxious or like too foamed up, you know? Actually sounds pretty nice. Sounds kind of more like a regular gasket mount type board. I do like how this feels too. So I think, yeah, Tofu65, honestly, good deal. A good deal for what it offers. I do like this bowl mount thing. It's a cool idea. It's basically like kind of playing around with like a pin based mount, using gaskets or like using like something, any solid material, like not foam, I guess. So that's kind of neat. I do like that. Okay, well, that's pretty much all for the build itself here. If you guys have any other questions or any other requests, things to show, I mean, if you want to hear the Tofu board here, I can do a quick little mock. but it's nothing crazy. It's just 45 gram. That's the taupe board. What do you think of variable taupe boards? I actually have a variable taupe board. I actually don't mind it. Some parts of it are too light though. Like I don't really like anything less than 45 gram as much. Like the domes that are lighter than 45. Like 45 is it's like perfect for me. It's like the perfect sweet spot for me. Like even like for those like aged domes that feel a little bit snappier, like 45 is pretty much the limit. I think 55 gets a little too heavy for me, so yeah, but for variable I think you feel more of the lightness more than the heavier parts of the variable dome sheet. So for me, I think the lighter parts like maybe felt a little off, but it was not like the end of the world. I think still pretty nice to use. I do love my SRX, though surprisingly the build isn't back in the plastic case. Huh. Yeah, I at the end of the day, I really like my taupe in OEM cases. The plastic case sound is really nice. That said, I always debated if I wanted like one of those aftermarket cases. They do look really nice. I probably would use one, but I think ultimately, yeah, it just kind of feels like a little extra vanity that I don't really too strongly about. So that's why I think I never purchased any of the aftermarket stuff. Show, Norbauer, like, you know, you name it. Yeah, I never ended up really going deep into the aftermarket taupe housing stuff. Yeah, at the end of the day, I think OEM is perfectly fine. So if I want a custom case, I think I'll stick to MX. Yeah. But okay, I guess I'll wrap it up here now that we're pretty much at the end of the stream. So let me go see who is currently streaming. We can rate somebody and wrap it up. So I see Miss Patty is currently just chatting. Mr. Lolsax, whom we have not rated in a bit, is currently doing a PC Kohaku. I see Mr. Jason ATX BS currently doing, not sure, but they're building something. Looks taupe, not sure. And I think that's about it, right? I think those are the two keyword people currently doing stuff. But yeah. Three keyboard people rather. Let's go raid wanna raid someone new? Should we raid Mr. Lolsax? Should we raid Mr. Jason ATXBS? Up to y'all. Well, alright. Let's go raid Mr. Jason ATX BS. I believe they're the individual who was subject of that of that infamous new really released video commenting on the supposed state of the hobby, questionably, but you know, alas, I believe they are the subject of that. But let's just go raid. I'm sure they're nice folk. All right, let's just say happy fucking Tober Tuesday. Meow go. Heart is good. All right, there's our raid message. Context you can ask in the Discord, Nacho. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I think I should be building a mode loop and a Ikigai Albatross proto pretty soon. All right, folks. I'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Goodbye. Have a good night.